but she's going to be talking now about cryptocurrency traders. These are the main people that concern themselves with technical and fundamental analysis. These are the main people that suffer some of the biggest loss and they make some of the biggest gains. I told you, I said in 2017, I both of us here made our one-time biggest profit of over $175,000 in a single trade, where we entered that trade with $35,000, I mean 34,000 plus, let's say $35,000. We entered that trade with $35,000. I can't forget that coin, FUN. It was a very big one, and we made $135,000 profit in a single trade. Not so many traders from this part of the world have made close to even 10% of that in a single trade, looking at the capital that we use to leverage. So she's going to be talking about, she's very, very experienced. In fact, 2 days ago or thereabout, she gave me a signal for XVG and I did 100% of $85,000. So I'm always very, very grateful to her.
Okay. So investors are long-term, they are meant for long-term, like people want to invest for a longer term. Not people want to take quick profit, you understand? So they are quite, this type of people are quite different from traders. Traders can be classified as day traders and they are mid-term traders, and there are also traders who do scalping and swing trading. These are different ways people trade. Everyone has their own method of trading. There are people who choose to trade, to do day trading. That means they can actually open multiple trades in a day to take profit. And the mid-term traders are people who buy a particular coin and hold for a week or two to get their profit. But most times, sometimes, not every time, we actually get to hit the targeted profit. So the most important thing now is that for you to be a successful trader, first is you must be patient. That's the one thing. You have to be patient with your trade. Why most people lose money trading is because they take this trade and they expect this trade to give them 100% in the next day. Okay? And this trade has not done 100% like they expected. And already they are getting minus 10%. Let's say they see another coin which is already going up, which has already done 20%. They will jump out of the one which has done minus 10% and jump into the one which is already at 20% profit. Because in their mind is that this one is already going up. Let me leave this one that I bought yesterday that is a loss. Let me jump into this one that is green.
I know that early feeling.
But one thing most traders, new traders don't know is that trading is just like buying and selling, just like the local women in the market. You understand? You buy, there must be someone who is ready to buy your coin at your price. You understand? So if you are going there to buy when someone places their coin at a higher price, are you sure there will be someone to buy it from you at the prices you speculated to get it? Do you understand? So if you are buying a coin that has done 100% already, who is going to buy it from you at that 100%? Because most people won't buy it. They'll feel like, okay, this thing is already high. Let me wait for another coin. Let me jump to another coin. So this is where your patience comes in. If you buy a coin and you're already at loss, you don't need to jump out of that coin. You are already in, except your chart is telling you this coin is going to drop further. This is where stop loss comes in. There's something we call stop loss while trading. If you are a day trader, definitely you use stop loss. Most day traders have their target. Okay, their plan is to enter a trade and take 5% profit from every trade. And if they see 2% loss in that trade, they're out of it. This is their target, and they stick to it. Do you understand? So if a day trader should take a trade, and this day trader has made 5% profit, they're out of that trade. Even if that trade is going to 100%, they don't care. They're already out. They're out. They don't jump into that trade anymore. You understand? And once that trade is not going that way, and they're already seeing 2% loss, they're out of that trade too. Then look for another trade again to go into. You get, and these day traders don't leave any trade open for the day. they make sure they close all their trades for that day, whether in profit or at loss. You understand? So these are the people who call day traders. They trade only for that day. They take profit that day, whether it is loss or no. They close all their trades for that day. The next day, they continue. You get. Then the mid-term traders are people who do the analysis, either technical analysis or fundamental analysis. There are many reasons why people buy actually trade a coin. You get. There are many reasons why you should buy a coin. You don't just go into a trade because, oh, I'm in Binance exchange now. This coin is already going up. Oh, I heard this person talking about this coin. Let me go and buy it. No. That's why most times we say, do your own analysis. Before you are buying a coin, what is it? What is your technical chart telling you? What is the fundamental telling you? What is the reason behind you buying this coin? What is your motive for buying this coin? Why do you want to buy this coin? Because definitely there are more than 12,000 coins on Binance. Why do you choose to buy this particular coin? You get. You don't just jump into a coin, because if you just go into a coin, you definitely will lose your money. Not all coin on Binance is profitable. Yes, most coins can be profitable when it's during the bull season. Every coin comes during the bull season, because everybody just wants to benefit from the bull run. So people put in their money in any coin they see. But apart from the bull season, you don't just go in and buy any coin. Because there are some coins you will buy, you become bag holder. There's something we call bag holder. You get, you hold that coin for 2 years. In fact, the coin will be in your hand and it will turn to ashes. If you bought the coin, if you bought the coin 100 Satoshi, it will become 1 Satoshi. Who is going to nobody's buying it? So you do your research before jumping into a coin. What are the reasons why I should buy this coin? Is there a news? I mentioned fundamental analysis. Fundamental analysis means kind of a news behind a coin. This news could either be good news or bad news. Could be food, that's FUD in the crypto sense, or a good news. If it's a good news, there is 100% chances that this coin will pump. I will give an example. There's this coin that Binance just listed, Juventus coin, JUV. And I think they listed PSG or whichever one again, coin. These coins are owned by this Juventus team now.
Yeah,
football. So I believe Juventus created this coin for a purpose. Maybe during the Premier League or whatever now, they might be like, okay, if you want to come and watch Juventus and mind you must buy your ticket with this coin, Juventus coin. You understand? So during this time now, there's chances that this coin is going to pump. This Juventus coin will pump. You get? Or let's say Juventus drop a news now that they'll be paying their players with Juventus coin, no more with euro or pounds or dollars. All their players will be paid in Juventus coin, the cryptocurrency coin. You get? So imagine them paying their player with that coin. Do you understand it? So if this news drops on Twitter that, oh, there will be a game on the 30th of January, this January, and you get the news today that there will be a game on 30th of January and the tickets will be sold. You can buy your tickets using Juventus coin, that JUV coin. I bet you that coin will pump from the current price of $10 to $20 or even $30. Do you understand? Because of that single news. That news is called fundamental analysis, FA. Because of their news, that coin will pump from that $10 to $20. Now, the mistake most people do, new traders, the mistake they do is, most of them don't buy this coin when they hear the news. Most of them go to buy this coin on that 30th, which is the day of the match. If you're telling me that I am allowed to pay for a ticket with this coin, and the event for this ticket is on 30th, why should I go and buy this coin on that same day of that 30th? What will I be doing with the coin on that 30th? Because a lot of people who bought this coin will definitely dump it even before that 30th. That is what we call buy the rumor and sell the news in the fundamental sense. You buy the rumor and you sell the news. Selling the news means before the date of this of the event, make sure you have sold your coin in profit. So these are the two terms you look at before trading coins: FA and technical analysis. Fundamental analysis and technical analysis. You don't trade with your instinct. Most times it might work for you and many times it fails you. You get. If you want to trade with your instinct, this coin, it looks like it's going up, people are buying this coin, it has done 100%, maybe to do 200%. My brother, the moment you buy that coin, it will go down to whatever. You'll be seeing your money really minus. You get. And once you have sold your coin minus, if you have $100 capital, your capital will drop to $70. And before you know it, you jump into another coin which is going up, and you also jump out at loss. Your $70 will drop to $50. Before you know it, you have zero capital. And you'll be like, how is this people saying they're trading and they're successful? And I've entered trade, I'm not making profit. It's because you're not patient. It's because you're not patient. And it's because you don't analyze your trade before going in to buy any coin. Now, Chief mentioned when he started that I asked him to buy SVG. Why did I ask him to buy SVG? Because in the history of time, those Satoshi coins usually pumps first during the altcoin season. For those who don't know what altcoins mean, altcoins is another term used for other cryptocurrencies that are not Bitcoin. Every other cryptocurrency that is not Bitcoin can be classified as altcoins. Altcoins, the full meaning of altcoin is alternative coin. You understand? So every other coin you see that you trade, both Ether, Litecoin, the rest of them that is not Bitcoin, you can call them altcoins. So in the history of times when we've been trading, most low Sat coins, when I say low Sat coins, are coins that their Satoshi is from 100 Satoshi, 50 Satoshi, 2 Satoshi. You can see a coin like HOT. HOT is 3 Satoshi. It goes from 2 Satoshi down to 3 Satoshi. SVG was from 22. I entered SVG when it was 15 Satoshi. And it went all the way to 39 Satoshi and I sold. I sold because I saw that Bitcoin wants to do the next pump to 40,000. Because definitely, the moment Bitcoin starts to pump, altcoins tends to drop. Why did they drop if Bitcoin is pumping? I know many people will ask this. Why is it that whenever Bitcoin is going up, altcoins are going down? That's right. Because altcoins are traded in BTC pairs. You understand? Altcoins are traded in Satoshi pairs. BTC is a Satoshi. You get? But if you, let's say, if you are holding BTC, altcoins, and BTC is pumping, they are going to drop. Another reason is because most of people who hold altcoins will sell off to jump into the Bitcoin that is going up. And even before that Bitcoin starts pumping, the waves already know that this Bitcoin will pump. So they have pulled out their money from those altcoins and put their money in Bitcoin. You understand? So it's definitely the altcoins will start dropping. But even if it's going to drop, if you're holding any coin because Bitcoin is going up and then you rush to sell, then you are not a trader. You have to wait after the Bitcoin pumps and settles. Those altcoins will start going back up. You understand? In fact, you even make double money because you are making money. You are making money while Bitcoin pumps, and you're making money while you are holding altcoins as they are pumping also. So you're making money two ways. You're making money from Bitcoin, and you're making money from the altcoins you're holding. You get. So when I saw that Bitcoin is going to go to 40,000, when I saw the candle that's going, I sold my SVG. After selling my SVG, it went down to 22 sats. When it was like 28 sats, I noticed, and I went and do my analysis on it, and I saw that they have news for this month. They have an FA for the 15th of this month or so, and I didn't have spare BTC to buy. I was like, okay, let me tell Chief to buy it. I just started in that money. I was like, Chief, can you please buy SVG? He was like, okay. The good thing is he doesn't even argue. He won't even tell me why he's telling me to buy SVG. So he just said, okay, I have bought. I was like, okay. So when he bought, the next thing he asked me, what price should I put it to sell? I said it should wait. I went to check the chart, and I saw where the resistance is. And I told him, put your target at 45 Satoshi. This coin got to exactly 45 Satoshi, and it started going down. Chief, am I right?
Yes.
That is the highest it went.
Yeah.
It went to 45 Satoshi, and it started going down. And I came down morning, even you were sleeping. When I woke up, I was like, Chief, this coin got to 45. Did your order sell? And he said, yes, it has sold. I was like, good. You get. So now, when this is the times where you buy coins, when you already know histories of this coin. There was a time that there are coins there are coins that pump simultaneously. Like if this coin is pumping, just know that this other coin will follow suit. The days of cannabis, the days of hot, the days of sport, the days of THC. You understand, hemp coin and the rest of them. So these coins they pump along with each other. If THC is pumping, just if you are holding THC and it's pumping, or maybe you're unable to buy THC when it's pumping, just leave that THC, go and buy pot. It will pump along. So these are the things we study with the market. For you to be a good cryptocurrency trader, you must study the market, you must understand the market, you must understand these coins, you must understand how they work. You understand? You must understand how these coins move. You get. You must understand their movement. There are some coins that you see that, oh, this coin has gone to the lowest it can go. You understand that if I'm putting my money in this coin, even if it takes 1 month, I'm sure this coin is going to give me money because you have been studying this coin. And there are some coins that does a particular movement in a week. They do this particular movement in a week. They go to a particular price and go back to a particular price. They go to a particular price and go back to a particular price. So if you want to be a successful trader, you must not even really be doing technical analysis. Most people don't trade with technical analysis. Yeah. You understand? Because sometimes the chart even deceives us. You get? Because I know how many times the chart, even when BTC was 20-something thousand, the chart was saying it's going to go down. Yes.
Go down.
The chart was showing it's going to drop.
I said it yesterday.
Nobody expect BTC to go to 40,000 like this.
I said it yesterday.
The chart was already showing a downtrend. People are already predicting it's going to go down.
Go down, true.
You understand? So if you're working with the chart, then definitely a lot of people short BTC. People who trade the future or what's it called, perpetual, the rest of them. So these people went to short BTC because their chart is already telling them BTC is going to dump. You get, and they short BTC and they got liquidated. You understand? So most times you don't need to be good with technical analysis to know how to trade cryptocurrency. The first thing you need to know is, so pick 5 coins. Pick 5 coins. Do your analysis on them. Study these coins day in, day out. Study their movement. Study their movement. If you study these 5 coins, you can comfortably be taking 10% profit from these coins every day, or 2 times in a week, or 3 times in a week. The only thing that kills most traders is greed. You want to make 100% at a go. You want to make 1,000% at a go. Most of the coins I'm holding today, I've held them for more than 1-2 months, and I've not even sold because I have a target for them. I go about my business, I've done my analysis on these coins, and I bought them and analyzed it. Sometimes if I feel like, okay, I don't want to waste this opportunity, I put it on my WhatsApp status about this coin. I know many people that have chatted me, oh, they took that coin, they made profit. Even Dodge. Those that bought Dodge, when I posted it on my WhatsApp status, that, oh, this Dodge. I didn't post Dodge. I was like, buy low start coin. That was when BTC was heading to 20,000. I was like, after BTC is done, altcoins will start. And for altcoins to start, low start coins will be the first to start. And definitely they'll be popping. SVG has pumped, Dodge pumped, Hot has been pumping, Fund pumped the other day, Field pumped, low start coins has been pumping. And they've been going up. You understand? Because this thing is history. It repeats itself. The one thing about crypto is that it repeats itself. Nobody thought that BTC will go back to 20,000, but of course it has done that before. The truth is that we don't know when it will, but it will definitely go back to that 20K. And it went to 20K and it surpassed 20K. Now it's at 40,000. You get. Now, one thing I would tell young traders is don't FOMO into coins. First of all, you want to trade with, you want to make quick profits. You use your school fees or your feeding money you are managing to eat. Then you use the money you're supposed to use and eat for 1 week.
Very
Bitcoin in pump, or take crypto, they give money. Then you put the money in Bitcoin because you want to make quick gains. Because for the fact that you already have this mindset of making quick gains, you will tend to make rash decisions. You make mistakes because you want to make quick profit. You want to make quick profit, you take different trades at a time. You sell at loss, jump to this one, sell this one at loss, and before you know it, if you started with $100, it is gone. To be frank, most of you, I started my trade with $20. The time I started trading, I started with $20, guys.
Yeah.
To be frank,
Yeah.
I started with $20. That was when we are trading in Poloniex Exchange. I don't know if any of them know Poloniex Exchange.
Yeah,
Poloniex Exchange. That was one of the first exchanges then. We traded in Poloniex Exchange. My capital was $20. I know how I nurtured that $20, nurtured that $20, nurtured it to $100. Nurtured it to $100. It took me time. It did not happen immediately. It took me time. I nurtured it to $100.
And there were not as much coins as now.
Yes, there were not much coins as now. Then from Poloniex, I moved to ABiTrader Exchange. ABiTrader Exchange.
Yeah, we actually
people just know about.
Most people here that are watching this just only know of Binance. They don't even know that ABiTrader was the biggest exchange before.
Exchange, yes.
Before Binance was. Before Binance came. Before Binance even came on.
Yeah. So we moved to Binance.
ABiTrader was very, 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 very big then. And I think it was even on ABiTrader that we made that one-time biggest game.
Yeah, it was on ABiTrader.
It was on ABiTrader.
So if you want to be a successful trader, please, you should also have your own principle of trading. If you don't have principle, if you don't have targets, if you don't have goal, you make mistakes. You make mistakes. Let's stop looking for the big profit at the time. So the time I was like, if you have good capital, let's say you have $10,000 and you're taking 2% profit every day of your $10,000. I don't know, do you know how much that will be in 1 year? If you're consistently taking 2% profit with $10,000.
Yeah, I remember when I remember when I was that period where I spent 3 months in Ghana. That is exactly what we were doing, taking 2%
profit
a day. Yeah, I remember vividly.
Yeah, 2% profit every day. 2% profit every day. It's something you can achieve. 2% profit every day. Just look for that one coin and take 2% profit every day. If it is 10% profit, 10% profit can be difficult. Sometimes you might not even get 10% because most of these coins are not really predictable.
Yeah.
As you are buying, the next person is selling off. You are not the only one buying this coin. As you are buying this coin, the next person is there selling off.
Someone has bought it already at a low price. Someone has
already bought.
Had already bought it at a lower Satoshi.
At a lower price. So that is it. So have your own principle. I want to trade this coin. I want to trade just these 5 coins. There was a time I only trade 5 coins. I don't trade another coin. Once I come on Binance, I just search for this coin and check the chart. I go on Twitter, do my analysis, check if there's any news about them, then I trade them. You understand? And I trade them. I don't go beyond that. I just have these 5 coins listed on my list. So have your own principle. What do I want to be? A day trader? Do you want to be a mid-term trader, or you want to be a long-term trader? And don't trade with funds that you want to use immediately. You have plans to pay rent with. No. You are not in control of the market. You get. In fact, the chart can even show you green candle, and the moment you buy that coin, it has gone to red.
True. True.
You understand? You can see the green candle coming up and you feel, oh, this coin is going to go up. The RSI is showing up. You enter and it will just come back again. So you're not in control of it. So for you to be a successful trader, like I said, you have to be patient. You don't have to trade with greed. You must not jump from one coin to another. If you bought one coin, except you didn't do your analysis or research on that coin. I just mentioned that I've been holding some coin for 2 months. They're in profit, actually. But because I've done research on these coins, I've went to read, okay, what is the roadmap of this one? What is their use case? You understand? What are these people planning to achieve in the next quarter? You understand? Do they have any news so time? Because sometimes you don't just if you want to, that's me because I choose to be a mid-term trader. I don't want to just buy and sell immediately. If I want to be a day-time trader, I will just look for, if I see 10%, I'll just close. I'll take my profit, look for another coin, take 10% and leave. But what most people do is that even if they are seeing 20%, they will not close. It's like it's still going up. It's like it's still going up. Going to where? Some people will even take 20% profit and then now see the coin is heading to 50%. I closed late, so make I enter again. It's like 100% to go. You enter again, then you now lose the 20% profit you made initially. If you took a trade and you come out with, even if it's 5% profit, don't go back to that trade. Don't go back saying, oh, this trade I closed too early. There's nothing like closing too early. For the fact that you took profit, you should be okay with it. There are 1 million coins to trade in the market. If you're taking 5%, don't go back to that coin saying, oh, why did I close at this 5%? This coin don't do 20% now. Make I enter again. The guy that told me he bought Dodge, I told him to buy SVG, so he bought. So when I posted that, oh, SVG has done 100%, he was like, mama, I closed early. I was like, I started. What do you mean by you closed early? You need to take profit. You took up almost 50% and you're not okay. Okay, you're still telling me you closed early. That is greed. That is greed there. And once you are greedy, you lose your money trading. Not that you have not lost money. I'm saying this now, not that I'm perfect. I'm so perfect trading. You understand? I also make my mistakes. I've lost money trading also. And sometimes it's actually good for you to lose money so that you learn. You understand? If you lose that money, you will know how to manage your funds trading. You get. Most people need to lose their money, then you know how to manage the one that is left. You understand? So please, like we said, for you to be a successful trader, avoid greed. Do your own analysis, even if you get the signal anywhere. Stop following all the Twitter hype guys. Those ones that shift coins. Most of them post these coins because they are holding it already. They need some people to go and buy so that it will pump, so they take their profit. So most of you, what you do is that you go to Twitter. People have been posting this coin. People are posting this coin. You go and buy that coin. You don't know the reason why they are posting that coin. You get. If I want to pump the coin and hold it now, I'll go on Twitter and start shilling it. What they call shilling of coin. I'll keep talking about that coin. Oh, this coin. People even fake news on a coin. So you must do your own analysis. Don't just go and say, oh, this person has been talking about this coin. Let me go and buy. These are the early mistakes I made, and it's still happening up to today. You understand? So you can avoid it. You can avoid it by, oh, this person dropped this coin. Oh, I saw this signal. You go and do your own analysis. You check your chart. Check what is the reason why this coin is pumping. Most of these coins have their Twitter page. Go to their Twitter page. Or you search for that coin on Twitter. What are people talking about this coin? What are the use cases for this coin? You understand? What is this coin built on? You get. If I should buy this coin now, does it have potentials? Okay, am I willing to wait for this coin to get to this price?
Exactly.
Because most coins don't give you early profit. Yes.
Very,
it's not about even seeing. It's not even about you seeing the potentials. Most of these coins have, like, there's this coin XP.
Yeah.
Swipe.
Yeah.
The name of the coin is Swipe.
Yeah.
I started buying Swipe when it was below $1. And when it got to $5, I did not sell. And it went back to below $1. I did not sell because I was seeing the potentials in that coin. I was like, why? This coin is going to be huge. You understand? They have a lot. They keep doing tech partnership with a lot of companies and all that. I was like, this coin has potential to do at least $50 in long run. It's at $5 and I did not sell. Do you understand? Why did I not sell? Because my purpose for buying this coin is for long term.
For long term, yeah.
Yes, it's for long term, not for the fact that I want to take early profit. So even if you see these potentials in a coin, are you willing to hold till it gets to that price? Are you willing to hold this coin till it gets to that price? And you don't just buy a coin and sit down and wait for it to get to that price. You must do a follow-up because there are some coins that at some point you might lose track. The developers, in fact, they start to misbehave. In fact, they abandon that project. There are some coins that initially they have prospects of doing well. You have seen this prospect early stage and you bought in this coin and you are holding. If you don't follow up to know when to drop your bag, to dump your own bag, you'll become a bag holder because most of these developers are long run. They abandon their project. Or they won't be able to meet to the target anymore. And you see that the coin begins to dump and dump and dump and dump and dump to ashes. And if you bought the coin maybe at $1, you see it at 100 Satoshi. When will it recover? You get. And some of this coin is that if this coin is built for this purpose, you will see another team. They'll go and build their own coin for that same purpose with but yeah. I mean, it's just like competition. There's competition in this crypto space.
Definitely.
You understand? There's competition. People build coin for a purpose, then another thing will come and build that coin for that same purpose, but they are going to beat you to your game.
Yeah, like the fight between Uni and this other guy.
Yes.
Uniswap and this, I've forgotten their name. These other people too that also build their own decks.
Which is for swiping, right?
Yeah. True.
So if you see now, if you look at it now, if these other people who have built same thing as Uniswap, if they have more features, you understand?
Yeah.
If they're able to penetrate the market, get people to begin to like them more than Uniswap, you see that Unicoin will also start to drop. Because Unicoin now is one of the top coins now that people are looking at to buy for both long term.
For long term, true.
Understand? Because people are looking at it that it's going to do, or because of the fact that the use case, the exchange, people always use Uniswap. But if there's another exchange that beats Uniswap, it drops. It won't get there. It might just remain at $1, $2, and that is it. And you see another coin for the same purpose that's going up like that. So these are the things. Cryptocurrency is not just, people just think cryptocurrency is just all about coming to make money and take money and go.
Most people don't actually look at the risk factor. That's why we're always sharing this information to let you know this thing is very risky and it's volatile. Like she has rightly said, there is not every trader has consistently made profit. No one single person in the world.
No one.
There are times that we lost. There was a time, in fact, we lost so much. This same SVG now that you told me to buy and we made so much.
I get profit.
Do you remember when
there was a time you bought at loss now?
Yeah. That time when they wanted to make that announcement of them at Pornhub.
Yeah.
I think that was in 2018, right? When they wanted to make the announcement with Pornhub. Yes, we put so much money in the coin that time. Yes, we put so much money in the coin with the hope that when they make that announcement of them and Pornhub, that the coin is going to pump. But the coin didn't pump. Instead, people were shilling the coin. People were busy selling off the coin. And what happened? we held it back and had to sell off at loss. So these are some of the, I'm sorry to cut you, but these are some of those things that you also need to know. So it's not all about profit alone. There are losses also in this business. So yeah, you can just round up. Let's continue.
Okay. So I wanted to say something.
Okay.
Okay. So like I said, for you to be a successful trader, please just take note of this few details I dropped. Learn to do your own analysis and have your own trading strategy. Have your own principle of trading, and don't overtrade. What most people do is overtrading. Most people just feel trading is always being on their computer 247. No. Even if you stay on your computer from morning to night, it will not give you that 100% you get. So just pick the few coins that you have done your research on and analyze on, buy them, set your targets and your stop loss, and go about your daily business. Most people feel trading, being a crypto trader, you have to sit down at home with your laptop and be pressing it and be checking this one. No, you can actually study few coins and you know when to buy them. Whenever you buy, you put your sell price, put your stop loss price, and you go about your normal business. You understand? So you putting your stop loss and your take profit is going to hit either of them. You understand? Your stop loss means that you are trying to manage your loss. You are trying to minimize your loss. You can buy a coin and put it for 10 minus 10% stop loss. That means if the coin drops below your entry price at 10% loss, it still sells off. Because even if you don't put stop loss at 10%, you might come back from your business and see that it has done minus 50% loss. So it is better for you to take 10% loss than taking 50% loss. You get? So that is that for now. For those who want to still learn how to trade, you can subscribe to our educational app, ABiTrader. You can download the app on Play Store and iOS and subscribe to learn how to trade. We have the technical analysis class, which is the master class, and we have the basic class for those who want to learn. So you can use your app and download the app and then subscribe.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ms. Choma, for that power-packed, mind-blowing, super amazing session.